that my husband was supposed to go to Zambia to do medicine. But at the last minute, he came to Lagos. We met, and after 1 month, as I said, he started telling people we are getting married. We settled that. Then I went to my mom and said, this is the man I want to marry. And my mom said, you give me some time. I'll talk to you. What happened was that my mom went and stayed fasting and praying for 3 days, and she said she was never going to leave the church until she had an answer. On the third night, my mom had a vision in 1980 that Judge Albert Omore Nagoha was destined to be a great man, and that he needed me, and she had to allow me to get married to him. So my mom came back crying and said her hands were tied. But she gave my husband 2 conditions. The first one was that I had to finish my undergraduate studies. The second one was that if he married her daughter, he had to marry her too. And he asked me, what was that about? I said, it meant from now on, I've transferred responsibilities to you. You take care of my mom, you bury my mom if she goes before you. Since 1989, my husband made sure he paid for my mother's air ticket every year until she passed on in 2008. My mom became a spiritual godmother to my husband. And that is why when my mom passed on, my husband thought his life was over. When the promotion started, each time my mom came, he said, not yet, still more coming, every year. Until she passed on, she kept on telling him, still more coming, still more coming. And everything she said came to pass. With all that has happened, I believe my mom's vision has finally come true 43 years after. The second friend of my father was a urologist. He made sure my husband was a urologist. Professor Mposon from the University of Ibadan. Will you call that destiny? Will you call the way we met? And the fact that my father-in-law, my late father-in-law, moved us from the ancestral home to Umiru. Things just don't happen. He settled us. From then on, my husband's life has been on 3 pillars. He's God that made him, Starehe that molded him, and medicine. Everything of his, he did in medical precision. You take history, which is the problem, you investigate, make a diagnosis,